Hello, thank you for tuning in. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. I just want to say thank you again to those of you that have already liked and subscribed. It really is wonderful to see that feedback. We're just going to be doing a weekly reading. We're going to see if Spirit has any messages for Scorpio for this week. We're in a different location today. We're out in the woods. Got some trees and some birds. And apparently some construction going on down the street, so hopefully that noise isn't too bad for you. We have just here the standard tarot. Again, it's the Linestrider Tarot by Siolo Thompson. You can find that on Amazon. I love the artwork. It is getting rather bright out here, so the cards may be starting to wash out a bit. Let's see what we have for Scorpio for this week. We have the Seven of Cups to start out here. This is the first one that I noticed out of the pile that fell. And you have here searching for purpose. You're making choices. You're doing some daydreaming. You may find yourself now in an emotional situation. Sorry, I'm trying to cover up her nipple because we all don't want to have a wardrobe malfunction here. They make you label your videos differently if there's nudity, even though it's art. Let's not take the chance. So yeah, with the Seven of Cups we have this potentially you're finding yourself in an emotional situation where there are many possible outcomes and you need to choose, and Spirit is calling on you to make a reasonable choice. So a little bit more head than heart, even though we're dealing with the cups here, which are watery emotional cards. We have then the Six of Pentacles, which is one of my favorite cards. I had used this imagery on the one of my Facebook cards, Facebook posts recently. It's about charity, and it's about giving and being generous and sharing. You have resources now enough to share, and Spirit calls upon you to be generous and to have faith in your capacity to regain anything you give. And I do find that that's often the case in this world. When we give of our resources, the universe, Spirit, divine, God, whatever you wish to call that entity, that energy of, other out there in this realm, rewards you. It rewards your generosity by giving you more, so that you can continue to bless and nurture others with what you have earned. So that's a really nice card. So there's something about, potentially you're in this emotional situation now where you need to make choices, and maybe one of those choices is, I have some extra, do I share? Could be a romantic partner, doesn't have to be. I think might, in this case, be a friend or a family member that is in need. And it could be money. It could also be your time, your wisdom. Then we have Judgment coming in here next. Yeah, the light's starting to not be great, but the Judgment card is coming in next. And that's bringing in this energy of, how do I say it? It's a reward for your past efforts in some cases. It's an awareness, a knowledge, and I guess awareness is the right word. An awareness that you create your future, right? So the situation you find yourself in emotionally, where you need to make choices, your previous choices have put you there. And this extra that you have, that you're able to share now, your previous choices have brought that to you. And that's kind of the message of Judgment here, that you make your future. So if you're worried that if you give to help, you won't have enough, Judgment is here to say, well, you made it in the first place. You brought it to you. You manifested that. You have it, and you can have it again. And the last card we have here is the Six of Wands. And that Six of Wands is about success. right? Public acclaim or public reward, victory. I think in this case, it's a sense of personal victory because you know that what you have manifest in your life has put you in a position where you have some to share. And you do have an emotional situation where you need to make choices, but you have resources, financial resources, emotional resources, based on your prior choices that put you in a position to be able to help. And I do apologize. I guess they've got a backhoe next door, Scorpio. So that's the tarot for today. We're going to pull one of these making magic cards. A little further guidance from Spirit for Scorpio this week. Any further guidance from Spirit for Scorpio this week? Not all of them. It just wants to give you lots of messages. We'll do. Oh. Scorpio, we have for you this week fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies and elements to achieve your goals. So maybe make a little time in nature, which is where the fairies can be found, or just, perhaps access that fairy magic by making some space to listen to your inner voices about those decisions you have to make, right? The choice you have to make about sharing your resources. Get in touch with your own soul, with your own heart, and see what makes sense to you. Because the message I receive from Spirit is that you're in a position to be generous with your time, your money, your resources, and you should be, but in a reasoned way. It doesn't mean you need to give away everything in order to help others, okay? But there is also that assurance from the reading today that whatever you give will come back to you threefold. So I hope that you have a wonderful week, Scorpio. Really do appreciate you being here with us. Like, share, subscribe if you've already subscribed. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate that feedback from you, that there is something here of value for you. I wish you the most wonderful of weeks. Blessings.